What's that? You're writing a book? That's great. But do you know what you'll do to launch it? Come hang out with me today, right now in the Ducker Zone, and let's find out how you can not only be an author, but a best-selling one. Well, hello and welcome to the Ducker Zone, where every week I answer your questions about personal brand building and online business. This is the place to be if you want to ensure a future-proof business and a rock-solid brand for you and the people that you want to serve. Now, last week on the show, we chatted all about how to write your first book. But what I didn't touch on in that episode was a second absolutely crucial part of that book writing equation. And that is, when you're done writing it, how are you actually going to launch it? Because let's face it, a completed book won't do any good in any way, shape or form until you actually get it out into the world, will it? And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to put this pencil down because otherwise I'm going to keep waving it around at you. Now, I launched my first book, Virtual Freedom, to a #1 bestseller status on Amazon.com in 4 separate business categories. And I plan to do exactly the same, if not better, with my next one. Now, the fact of the matter is that with all seriousness, launching your book is as much, if not even more work than actually writing it. However, if you take this phase seriously, you have serious potential to become a bestseller yourself. And here's what I did and what I recommend that you do as well. Now, first up, you've got to build some pre-launch buzz. Now, it's never too early to think about launching your book. In fact, when you're still writing it, you can get moving on several marketing ideas that will actually make the launch itself even more successful. Now, this step is all about making connections with as many people as possible so that the word of you and your book spreads far and wide when it's ready to hit that start button. Now, first up, you want to devote a page on your website to the book itself, or you can get a brand new site designed just for the book. On that page, you want to have a promo kit available, which will probably include things like your author bio, any press photos, the book summary, sample chapters, maybe interview questions, and maybe even some early testimonials. Things like this make it really easy for podcasters and bloggers to kind of get a bit of a handle on you and to see whether they really want to help you out in regards to promoting it when it's available. Now, second, you want to be open and transparent about the writing process while it's still happening. What you can do is you can hop on social media regularly to share where you're at with your writing, how it's going, what your struggles might be, how early readers can get involved. You can even offer some sneak peeks and some early order incentives, all in exchange for those early reviews as and when the book gets published. And that really is where the big win is for everyone as well. Now, third, you can make some active connections with people who can help you spread the word when you're good to go. Now, this means reaching out to people like podcasters and bloggers and content creators who operate in the industry that you're writing for. Show them how your book can help their audience and try to get some coverage through their platforms if at all possible. Remember to make your every interaction about them and their audience. This is about serving others and not about promoting yourself or your book, not directly anyway. And as you wrap up the writing and the editing process, you can follow these strategies, and that will really ensure that you've got a good kind of groundswell of attention once your book is ready to go out into the world and become born for everyone to see. Now, the real secret at this point in the launch is to make book marketing your full-time job. I'm serious here, guys. You're going to get out of your launch exactly what you put into it. If you've built up that buzz, like in the last step, you'll be ready to launch with things like a podcast tour. I was on 40 shows, by the way, in 1 month. You can do some live and online workshops, guest blog posts, and maybe even an official launch party as well. Who can remember that silly hat that I wore when we launched Virtual Freedom on a Google Hangout? Gold stars in a virtual sense for anybody who can comment about that below. If it sounds like a lot of work, it is. But remember, you've already made all those connections in the last step. And this is where you truly do get to cash in. This is your time to ask for help. You're going to be a bestseller before you know it. However, you've got to ask for the help. Don't be scared to do that. And you're going to be a bestseller before you know it. I guarantee it. Now, if you've got a question of your own in regards to launching your own book, or maybe just personal branding or building a successful online business in general, be sure to jot me a quick note anywhere on social media, although I'm all about Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, using the hashtag DuckerZone. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and comment below. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Until next week, right here on the Ducker Zone, take good care and keep chasing it down.